Yo, we are back with a special three-man weave episode. I'm your host, Anthony LT King, Yellow Tape King, Tony, whatever you call me, lets me know what I was on when you was fucking with me. And we are here. Jay, what up, Jay?
It's good.
Double deuces. And
Yeah.
Coach Cena. You should have put Coach Cena for the first time, bro. At least. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Oh man, what up, Coach?
Hey man, I'm glad to be back. Got my little helper right here, man.
For
He'll be
sure.
popping in and out the frame. Uh,
yeah.
but back in the fold, man. It's back to being a three-man weave.
Let's
Uh,
go.
I see y'all boys was holding it down, still putting out that good content while I was gone. I'm back to add my 2 cents, and you know, everybody already know I was a little occupied with the season. I'll speak on that a little bit towards the end, but I'm just glad to be back with the game.
Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
happy to have you back because you give interesting perspective. You force us to talk about teams. We were just talking about that before I went live.
Yes,
But I
sir.
want to ask you this because I just thought about it. I gotta ask you this. What's the best mid-major team you've watched in the country so far?
The best mid-major team that I watched, honestly, is probably Miami, Ohio. To be honest,
That makes sense.
I know that they haven't played anybody, like they really haven't, but they do have a Sweet 16 type team over there at Miami, Ohio. Um, and also a team that I feel like can get an upset. Look out for Furman. Furman got some guys that could really light it up. High Point as well. High Point got a guy that hasn't taken but two-point field goals all year.
What?
He shot
Mm.
162 threes. So like if do your job was a person, you know what I'm saying? So Furman, High Point, and definitely Miami, Ohio is the three. I'm a tune back in after the pod today. I've been entrenched heavily in that, so look out for those three teams when you're making your bracket: Furman, High Point, Miami, Ohio.
And I just want anybody to know. My boy was watching Wright State in Northern Kentucky. So if you don't think he's watching the small mid-major schools, you out your damn mind. Okay. Yeah, I had to ask you that. 'Cause I thought about it just randomly because of the ACC tournament on. I was like, hey, we all know the big names, right? The power fours, the mid majors that can make a run. It's a shame that they're talking that Miami, Ohio might not even make the tournament. That don't even make sense.
They say it don't, but it does. And when you get down to the nitty gritty, but I mean, can't help who we played. Like,
Yeah.
like they actually tried to schedule the Power Fives, and they didn't want to play. So, like, what are we supposed to do? If y'all scared to lose to us, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And that's the crazy thing about college. Is like being able to be like, nah, we ain't playing them.
Right? Yeah.
we good.
Sure.
We good on that smoke, bro. You can go on about your business. Go upset somebody else.
For sure.
Um, but going to the notes, Tatum's back, fresh from injury. This was an entry in Jay from Jay's notes, so I'm gonna let you start with this. Uh, Adrian, what up,
What's
Rainy?
good? What up, Rainy?
Yeah, yeah. Coach is back. Talking game. Uh, Jay, how you feeling about Tatum?
Oh man, yo, it's just hard being a Knicks fan, man. It's so hard. Like whenever you feel like you got the best team or you got the best chance to make a run, it's always something that's in the way, and it seems insurmountable because you a Knicks fan. Like I think we can beat the Celtics. I think like the best version of the Knicks, I think can beat the Celtics. The best version of the Knicks can beat the Pistons. The best version of the Knicks can beat anybody in the East, I think. But how consistently are they gonna be the best version of the Knicks, yo? Like, no offense, we should have beat the Lakers. No offense, we should have beat the Clippers. Like, we should have won those games. Um, but it's just being a Knicks fan. Like, it's just tough.
Damn,
Yo,
my Nick. Oh my god. Is
that's
that a
crazy.
thing? Have I been overlooking that, Coach? The Knicks gonna Nick?
It may become a thing. Uh,
Oh shit!
it just might, bro. I never thought about that, but I mean, they ain't won shit.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and that's usually what we put that phrase with teams that you they got these high expectations, but they ain't never done anything. That's usually what you
Mhm.
put that with. So I mean, the shoe fits, honestly.
Yeah, dude. Because this goes back to '94 when you playing the. You think you got a chip because Jordan's out of the league, and then you lose to Hakeem, and then in '99 you lose to the Spurs, and then when Melo gets there, you gotta fight against the big three in Miami, so you never really had a shot there. Um, and then just these past couple years, like you should have beat the Pacers last year, you didn't beat them. Um,
You
like
also got to go back. You lost to a king, and you probably had a team to get back, and you didn't even beat the Pacers in the second round. Like you lost
yeah,
to them. Like you didn't even get that
yeah,
smoke with the Magic to even go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And let's
yeah.
not forget the lockout year, which I mean, y'all really didn't have a shot against that team.
The Spurs.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I mean,
Mm.
kind of caught lightning in a bottle that year. But like, Knicks are gonna Nick though. Sure.
Mind you, in fairness, Rainey is a Heat fan, so he's never gonna show love to like
Oh,
Jay.
we
You're
gonna
never
get we gonna get there. We gonna get
like Jay.
there.
You're never gonna show love to
Yeah.
the
No,
Heat, but
no, I'm never gonna show love to Bam for that 83, that fraudulent 83, but we'll get there though.
we'll get there. But in Tatum talk though,
Yeah.
did Coach? Did you think Tatum would show up looking the way that he's looking?
I never. I heard the rumblings about Tatum coming back, obviously, but I never took it serious. Like I didn't think that, even with the videos resurfacing, like how many years did we see D Rose dunking? You know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't play that whole year when he was dealing with the knee. So
Yeah,
I kind of took it with that, like Tatum just kind of putting out content, like, hey, I can come back on you niggas anytime I want to. You know what I'm saying? But to see him actually come back, and then the stat line, like Joe Mazzulla, no minute restrictions, like
yeah.
he back in the
I'm here to
start
play.
lineup, like we picking up where we left off, and for him to get 15, 12, and 7, like that's a rusty 15, 12, and 7. So imagine what it's gonna look like when I get my feet up under me. Like I think
Yeah.
the perfect timing it's perfect time for him to come back. Like we got 20, 22 games left. You know what I'm saying? Let me we got some new pieces in here. Let me see how it flow with me. And Boston has just catapulted up to being one of those scary teams. Now, I do agree with Jay. I think the best version of the Knicks can beat anybody in the East, but can they beat the best version of the Celtics? Is my
Damn,
question.
that's a great question. I think so. But the thing that we all know, we're talking basically about one person, and that's Cat with the Knicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we keep saying the Knicks, and it is the Knicks because also I feel like Mikal Bridges doesn't show up when he needs to. He can't be
Yeah.
having those 2-point games, those 4-point games. But
Them
ultimately,
0 point game.
but ultimately, you guys can still win those games, but y'all can't win the games where Cat's not motivated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
Like,
Cat, and to Cat's credit, lately he stepped up, and then Mikhail has fallen back. So it's tough, man. And then we're not getting much production off the bench with Deuce out. Deuce is clearly a better player than Alvarado. I love Alvarado though. Like when he's on his game, he brings something that no one could bring. But Yo, he's averaging like 2 points now since he's been with the Knicks.
Yeah, yeah,
So is it's just a matter of consistency. But we talking about Tatum, so I got to give him credit. Like he's like Wolverine or something. I never would have thought he would have came back this quick.
yeah.
When
Even
he was
last,
deadlifting the 400, I was like, yo,
yeah. Well, that was my indication that this nigga can play. Because I don't care what
yeah,
you say. If you deadlift 400 pounds, you can play basketball. All right,
yeah.
that's just a fact. Um,
It had to not have been that bad though.
I,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a not that bad when it comes to uh, a torn Achilles.
So you just think he just healed like that
I
Yeah,
don't,
I think
fast?
so. I think he worked hard.
I don't know,
Yeah,
cuz I don't know. I kind of got rolled with Jay on this. And I'm no doctor by any stretch, but
yeah.
like, is there a difference between the ruptured Achilles and like the torn Achilles?
Mm,
What's the severity of that? Like, you know, I'm I've never seen anybody come back that quick, so that's why I'm about like Jay. Was it super severe? And to your point, cause I ain't never heard of a minor Achilles tear. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
But also, like, I don't know. It's just I question that as well, for sure.
Yeah. And then if you think about it, I've never seen, you know how when Aaron Rodgers rupture his and you seen like the vibration joint, and then
Yeah.
when like Tyrese Halliburton and who else?
Dang.
Dame, like we seen all of those. I don't remember ever seeing one of Tatum's Achilles like actually doing that.
All right. I got Google, and they say they're not exactly the same. A torn Achilles and a ruptured
Mm,
Achilles are not exactly the same. A torn Achilles typically refers to a partial tear of the tendon, where some fibers are damaged but the tendon remains partially intact. In contrast, a ruptured Achilles indicates a complete tear of the tendon, while the terms are
mhm,
often used interchangeably. Ruptured usually denotes a complete severance of the tendon, whereas torn can refer to both partially and complete tears. So that's a good that was a good question to ask, like, because he might have just had a tear and not a
yeah,
rupture. So
yeah.
that'll get you back. I'll tell you what though, niggas don't care. They gonna expect every player to come back just as fast and just as good as Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? It's like Adrian
Yeah,
Peterson with the ACL tear,
yeah, yeah.
2,000 yards. It's like that's not normal though.
No,
You know what I'm
not
saying? Like
definitely not normal.
I'm a different animal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's the
Uh,
avatar, man.
yeah, yeah.
For
The
real.
thing that was cool that it looks so, even though last night it got cut a little short, it looks like Tatum and Brown are back fitting seamless. And I thought that might have been a little harder to like happen, with Jalen Brown taking this huge step. But they look like they back like they ain't missing nothing.
Mhm.
Well, I I don't know. I think like in Jalen Brown's absence, like I think Jalen Brown's never changed. Like Jalen Brown is who he is. I don't think his game changed. I don't think there was nothing to kind of fit back into. Like, nigga, I'm gonna continue to play the way that I've been playing, and you just come back and do what you was doing, and we just, keep busting these niggas' asses the way that we was doing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looked like to me. I think Jalen Brown has always been this. You know what I'm saying? What he's been doing is just Tatum is so damn good that you don't appreciate Jalen Brown. Like he's been doing what he's been doing, but you just don't appreciate it because Tatum's so damn good.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
don't really think that was really too much to try to fit back into.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think it's a seamless transition because he's kind of like a KD to where like he can fit into any kind of way you want to play, anything you want to do. Like I'm one of them type. I could fit in what and I could do whatever. So
Yes. Hey man, sometimes it get a little different once you start being the man. You know what I'm saying? You got to flex that muscle sometime. But Jalen Brown's clearly, hey man. They've won doing this, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Um, I was looking, and this kind of is gonna tie into, I guess, both conversations. I'm looking at the Hornets at like a 500 team, and what right now they what eighth in the East.
No, it's
Yeah.
10th. They in the 10th
Yeah.
seed.
So the 10th seed
Mhm.
is 500,
Yeah.
and normally when you're looking at the conferences, you're looking at the West. It's like, oh my God, this is such a powerful conference. But if you really pay attention, it seems like the East has been the better conference this year. Uh,
Yeah.
what you think? You think the East finally have at least made it even with the West, where it seems like it's been such a huge power structure? Coach, you can start it off.
I think it's the East is definitely caught up. I don't think it's just a landslide. Like
Yeah.
obviously you got OKC at the top at the West, but like, and they can beat anybody in the East. But then like, could Minnesota beat Cleveland? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Could the Lakers beat New York? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Could Denver beat Boston? Like we don't know. It's always that question of we don't know when it used to be clear cut. You know what I'm saying? The East is deep, uh, as far as teams at the top. And there's some young and up and coming teams, coming too, like Toronto's and Orlando's and the Charlottes. You know what I'm saying? So I think the East is definitely take a gigantic step up. Are they better? I wouldn't go that far yet, but it's definitely a conversation to be had now.
Yeah, I think the floor of the East is higher West. Well, no, because the East got the Wizards, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But when it comes to playoff teams, I would say like actual like
Mm,
playoff teams that are not tanking and trying to win, because the Hornets are dangerous as 10 seed, right? Like
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
nobody really want to play against them. How about you, Jay? You think the East might be caught up?
Yeah, I think the East has more teams with less question marks than the West does. I think the West got a lot of question marks from like the 2 seed, well, from the 3 seed down. Really, even from the 2 seed down. Like I think the only one that you can pretty much rely on to be there is OKC, but you still got to play the game. But I can see OKC there at the end. And it's just a lot of parity in the West. Like the Spurs, the Rockets, Lakers, Timberwolves, the Nuggets is 6 now.
Yes.
So, but then you got the Pistons, the Celtics, the Knicks, the Cavs, the Raptors. I don't really trust the Raptors though.
Mm.
The sneaky heat is always there. 76ers, they got the talent. And and the Hornets, like they coming up.
Yeah. And Atlanta's not no slouch.
I
No.
don't trust them in the playoff series though.
Yeah, no, but they're just another dangerous team. But Atlanta, hey, they got an all-star. Minga looks comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He found
Yeah.
somewhere that wants him. Crazy Boosie been clamoring for him for a year. That's wild.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll trust Orlando more in a situation like that though.
do got Orlando. I don't know.
Yeah.
Orlando, look, man, this is let's get the coach up out of here season.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Orlando a low key torpedo a playoff series just to get Jamal Moses up out of here. Like, bro, let's go ahead and we'll worry about this next year.
And that's it for the
Yeah.
brothers, coach in Orlando. You can go ahead and hang that up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's it for the brothers. Y'all had a good run down there in Central Florida.
my Magic
Yeah,
play the
hey,
song. Play the song, man. They gonna
I'm
play the
up.
song to get Mosley the hell up out of there.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, it's writings on the wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's interesting. I think the whole league, though, like the floor for the whole league, when teams really want to play, is high.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if you look at teams like the Wizards, I mean, if Trey Young and Anthony Davis showed up, that's a whole different team. Like that's a solid team.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you look out west, I don't know when Jared Jackson Jr. needed surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like that was random as hell. But if they're playing, that's a good team, you know. So like even the tanking teams are good, and
I think
that's
If Ja ever decides he wants to play basketball again, like Memphis is, you know, a tough team if he's on the floor.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now
no,
Sacramento is just bad.
Hmm.
You
yeah,
know what
they
I'm saying?
yeah they was like let's run the Bulls in Sacramento, just a couple years older,
They
Yeah.
needed to put this team together in about 2013.
pretty much. Like this
Yeah.
team would be a contender for sure. They would have took like that Memphis Grizzlies spot.
Yeah, yeah, definitely for sure.
For sure, man. We talked a little bit about it. Coach, I'm gonna let you have the floor first. Let's talk some Hornets.
All right, listen, people. Your boy been gone since about November. It is now March. For about the past month and a half, they've been playing exceptional basketball. I mean, probably top five in the league in the past month.
Mhm.
And these Negroes have not said anything about them. It's just been Laker talk and Nick talk, which is fine. I get it. But I'm very, very impressed with the Hornets. Like, this thing is finally starting to turn around and it's got the vibes kind of high around here. Um, I always got this little running joke on Instagram that every time LaMelo Ball does something crazy, I just repost the highlight and put trade him on there. People, I don't literally mean trade him. It is just a joke. He is a part of the rebuilding process. I told Cuz like several years back, I was like, Charlotte needs to hit on their draft picks, and I thought that we needed to suck one more year last year to try to get Cooper Flag. If you don't get Cooper Flag, you still get somebody decent. Now, did I think that decent person was going to be Con Knipple? No. I'm not going to sit here on this podcast and lie, nor am I going to lie to other people and say, I knew that Con Knipple was the guy. I told Cuz, like, I was actually upset about the pick at first, but then I was like, you know what? Let me see if he can develop into at least if he can be Klay Thompson. I'm cool with that. And without the defense, that's what it's trending towards. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's super efficient. And I also had to take into the fact that Con Knipple was the MVP of the ACC tournament that Cooper Flag did not play in. So
Oh yeah.
that meant he's been a hooper this whole time. Like, maybe if I would have went somewhere else, to like Indiana, this wouldn't have been a question. Because I was at Duke, nobody really got to see what I can do. So you got a lineup of LaMelo Ball, um, Con Knipple, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Musa Diabate, which is somebody who was damn near out of the league. You know what I'm saying? And he's found a home, probably one of the better offensive rebounders in the league that nobody knows about. Then you got a solid bench. You got Trey Mann. You have Grant Williams just came back off of injury. You upgraded. Colin Sexton was playing well, but Kobe White gives you that insurance because we know LaMelo can be injury prone. So Kobe White gives you that insurance if LaMelo's to go down. And also he gives you that scoring punch off the bench. Also somebody who can make big shots in late game situations if need be. Um, Charles Lee has been a godsend. He's been the one that actually put LaMelo ass on the fucking bench. Nigga, we're gonna do this my way. I don't care who your
Yes.
daddy is. I don't care, what type of polarizer figure you are. You're gonna play the right way. There's been games where LaMelo Ball has been benched for a whole fourth quarter. He's been benched for whole second halves. He's been benched in critical moments. And that discipline that goes a long way in the game of basketball. He still allows LaMelo to be himself but you're going to fall in line. And that's something that's huge. And I think that's one of the things that's been one of the biggest turnarounds for the Hornets is just keeping everybody healthy and having a coach to hold this young team accountable. Because these boys is out there looking like gridiron gang at one point. So I'm just happy for the Hornets. I'm happy for the city. I wanted a play-in appearance this year, but now that we in the play-in and they playing so well, why not just get in?
Yeah,
hmm hmm
it's just tough. I don't got the standards in front of me though. Like that 10 spot is hard because you got
Exactly.
2 road games to get in. You know, they can
Yeah.
find a way to at least get the 9 to get one home game and then go on the road, or even if they get to 8, just one and done. That 10 spot is hard, but that goes back to the East. Like I say, they're 500 and they're at the 10 spot. Um,
hmm
the cool thing about Charles Lee, and I think this is why LaMelo has. I mean, you got to respect anybody who bench you because what you gonna do? Sit your ass down. But respect him and seem to fuck with him is he still let LaMelo be LaMelo. He
yeah.
just don't let LaMelo be reckless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's still LaMelo still shooting the 1-footed three. You know what I'm saying? He's still making the LaMelo ball plays, but he's not being reckless out there. And that's the thing I was wondering if he could do both. And Charles Lee has found a way to like find that sweet spot with him, man. And it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
I I think Charles Lee with Lamelo Ball, and I think you guys will remember this. I kind of get that to where if you guys remember White Chocolate when he first broke in with Sacramento, like every play had to be the highlight. Like he was out there playing street ball, and then Sacramento realized something. We ain't gonna win a fucking championship with this fool at the point guard. Because if you remember, a lot of times Bobby Jackson would finish games.
Yeah,
So when White Chocolate got dealt to Memphis and White Chocolate got with Hubie Brown, you seen White Chocolate kind of tone down the flashiness and actually became an effective player that he later took to Miami and won a championship. A lot of people forget he was the starter. GP was coming off the bench. White
yeah,
Chocolate was the starter. But that time in Memphis, playing under Hubie Brown and then getting that old school discipline, that's what kind of kept White Chocolate around and made him a little bit more effective. So I think this is kind of the same thing.
yeah. I'm getting some discipline. Yeah, man.
hmm
1 to 10, Jay. How exciting the Hornets?
I'm gonna give him a 6. I'll give him a 6. Maybe, maybe even a 7. Maybe a 7. 7 is good.
I was about to say, Jay,
Yeah,
Yeah, 7 is good.
six,
I
six
mean,
is
it's
just
only
one
one
up from
number, but
mediocre.
it make a difference though. It do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a huge difference. I'm about to say. I was about
Yeah.
to, I was about to follow it up with like, well, damn, what don't you like?
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna hit you with the well, damn, bro. What don't you like, my boy? Uh,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely give him a 7. I'm definitely gonna give him a 7, 7,
yeah,
8, 7.
got a text from my boy. He say
Mm,
both Charlotte teams, NBA, NFL, should be playoff contenders. I'm gonna
mm.
talk about their offseason moves when we talk football. And say got the Wizards next year in the playoffs. Maybe. I don't know. Wizards gotta be healthy. And they gotta extend Anthony Davis. That's dangerous.
Yeah,
That's that's a
yeah.
gamble. But when you the Wizards, you gotta make those kind of gambles. Um so last night we got a piece of history that nobody seems to like. Coach, you didn't like it initially. You didn't like it initially. I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the World Baseball Classic, so I had to. It took me like throughout the night, and then seeing stuff today where I'm starting not to like it more and more. I'm trying to put some respect on it because he still had to do his job and score 83. But we got history last night. Bam scores 83 points. I'm gonna let Jay start this off. How do you feel about the 83, man? He sits back, arms folded. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the 83? because I need your initial reaction because Coach couldn't hold it, and I'm surprised you was even up. I ain't gonna lie, Coach, because I know you got it. So, but how you felt about it, Jay?
Man, I feel like it's fraudulent. I don't like it. I don't like how he got there. Like he could have had a smooth like 70 and been good. Like you didn't have to keep fouling and missing free throws on purpose just to get the ball. Like, come on, yo. What are we doing here? It
Yeah,
wasn't, I think it was unethical. It was the unethical 83.
yeah. My dad. It wasn't basketball. 83 points, getting double teamed,
Yeah.
not giving up the ball. He said that on the phone with me earlier, and now that part I'm not gonna agree with because
I seen one play like that. I seen him
first of
play like
all,
that.
motherfuckers shoot double team to go to get from 18 to 20. So if I got a chance at 83, double teams ain't the problem. You know what I'm saying? It was the shenanigans around basketball for me. Um, Coach, your initial reaction was like you supposed to be trying to stop him. Did you see like the last few points before you sent that text, or you just in your heart you knew they wasn't trying,
I knew they wasn't trying.
which is
Um,
crazy. Like
yeah,
you didn't even see it, and you was calling bullshit.
I knew something wasn't right, especially when I seen the score. You know what I'm saying? Because as you guys was watching the World Baseball Classic, I'm locked into Montana versus Portland State. So
I had Celtics and Spurs on. Celtics and
yeah,
Spurs
so
too.
so we all wasn't. We all just kind of had like a side eye to it, like
Yeah,
Hmm.
um.
Rainey texted me when he got to 77.
Well, in my group chat, like I heard like somebody had text like Bam got 31, and I was like, okay. But then it was like in the first quarter, and I was like, damn.
Damn.
And then they got to like the guy in my group chat kept saying Bam 50, Bam 65, and I was like, all right, let me kind of follow this and see where it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like then he got to like 70, and I'm like, I looked at the score, and I was like, all right, well, he'll probably tap out at about 72, 74 points
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying. He's. But then I'm looking at the score and like I'm following it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not physically watching it, but the way
same.
I'm following it, it's like Bam Adebayo missed 3-pointer, Bam Adebayo missed 3-pointer, Bam Adebayo foul, and I'm like, all right, so he trying. Like
Yeah,
they really
Yeah.
trying to make this a point. So um, I thought it was eight. Let me set the record straight. 83 points is 83 points. Whether you do it in a rec league game, whether you
it's a
do
fact.
it in a
It
tournament
is. It is.
league, 83 is 83. But I just feel like uh the 83, like Kobe's 81, they needed that shit. Like they were
Yeah,
losing. They were about to lose the
Exactly.
game.
Exactly.
Like this just wasn't something that Kobe, like you gotta realize Kobe had 62 points in 3 quarters and he didn't play the
yeah,
fourth quarter. So if he wanted to go for 90, he could have.
Exactly.
Um, Me personally, I'm with Jay. I'm not mad at it anymore, but I do think it was unethical. Um, is this your pops right here on the right here, cuz?
yeah.
Okay. Shout out Big Tony. But listen,
Mhm.
that's the thing. It wasn't true basketball. Like it didn't
Yeah.
happen within the flow. Like
Yeah,
I started seeing the Wizards full court press, and I'm like, who fuck does that in the league? Like, what are y'all doing? Like it just didn't.
yeah. It was weird. I did the same thing you did, Coach. Like I say, Rainey texted me. He's like, he got 77, but without like context, I text him. I was like, well, he got to go for 5. I didn't know the score. I was like, but you got to give him the 5 points if he's that close, you know. But it got the flow of the game. Why not? But I started following it. I'm like, damn, they up 30, And then I'm in another group chat too, and the points was coming in ones. I was like, okay, so he got fouled. The last 6 or 7 points for free throws, which you got to go up there and you got to knock them down. But it's like,
Hmm.
and then I get to today and I see them throwing the ball at the backboard intentionally missing. Like they not even like real deal shooting and they missing short on purpose or missing long on purpose. Like they're just letting us know, hey, bro, we trying to get this for Bam, and then following that up with intentionally fouling was like, okay, so this is a team effort. You know what I'm saying? This is a group effort, and the Wizard helped too. You know what I'm saying? The Wizards were helping too. I hate that. I hate that Kobe's third now, right? Like that's not going to be a thing. But I think the fans and people who really watch hoop, they're gonna keep the real alive. I should say.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Keep the real alive. But I'll tell you what, dude said something on Sports Center, and he ain't lying. He said Bam had the game everybody want to have when they in front of their girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
And that's that is a fact.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I did it for my lady. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You got 53, I got
Yeah.
83.
Yeah, and I don't care how many championships you get or MVPs you get, you ain't never had 83 in the game. You never
Never.
gonna top that.
And I what you call it? And and we were talking about it, and I want to say it while we're on air, Jay. You know it's weird because everybody when they see that it Bam who did it, they're respectfully like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not just saying like, damn, Bam can't do it, but they're like, that's not even what kind of player he is.
exactly.
You feel
Yeah.
me? Like,
And honestly, this 83, like, this is what you want Bam to be. Like, this is what a lot of people ask for. Like, you ask for an aggressive Bam. Like, there's no reason, in my opinion, Bam shouldn't be 24 and 11 every night. Like, and then on top of that, you didn't even get the 10th rebound. Like, you had 83 in the game.
that's tough.
You
You
know
got
what
it.
I'm saying?
There's
Yeah, you
somebody.
gotta have that 80-point double double. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Like,
yeah. Somebody mentioned that. It's like he didn't even get a double double. It's like damn.
um, but like, that's just it's just certain ways that I think that a high scoring game is impressive to me or not. Again, 83 is 83. But it's just the manner of the way that the 83 was scored. It just kind of got, you kind of could have saved face and went on ahead and took him out the game. Um,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the last time and I was young at the time, but the last time I seen somebody like actually out there trying to go for it
David Robinson.
was David Robinson. He's trying to win the scoring title. He went for like
Mm,
70.
Yep.
And
yeah,
also, like, when Kobe, his last game, but that's Kobe's last game. Like, he's going to
Yeah.
go for it. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
But what was the significance of last night? Like, I
Against the
don't know.
Wizards,
Hey man, trying to
um,
stay out that play in, bro. Trying to stay out that play in.
they already had it up. They was
And,
already up. He could have been
yeah,
out the
it was
game by
over in
then.
the
Yeah,
third.
that's true. You're right. Yeah, and but that goes back to the he clearly he was going for it, right? And the Heat were going for it. With Eric
Yeah,
Spoelstra. With this 83 points, they started talking about it a little bit during the Lakers game. And first, do you think somebody can go for 100?
So,
unethically, yeah.
yeah, my my homeboy said today, I was talking to him earlier. He said, Shea going to score 85 now. He said it might not be this year, but it's going to come. And I said, if people start trading 80-point performances, I think I'm officially done with the NBA.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
probably not gonna watch that shit no more.
I think it can happen, man. And the thing that's wild is with Shea, it's gonna be atrocious if it's Shea. Because if Bam got 40, what, 42, 43 attempts,
43 free throw attempt.
Jay gonna get 60. You know what I'm saying? Like his is gonna be
Yeah.
on 60 free throws, man. Like foul. It's crazy how Shea is getting away with this. But no, if it could happen too. Well, Jay, do you think we'll see 100?
Yeah, I mean, if it's unethical like we did last night, then yeah, I think it's possible like that. Like I think because we've seen Luca get 70. Yo, that was like one of the best 70-point games.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Donovan Mitchell 70, Dame 70, really. Joel Embiid, I can't remember how the game was going the way he got 70.
Kelly Oubre said it was efficient.
It was efficient.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch it to confirm or not confirm. But if it's like that and the game is close and you already got 70, like or if you already got like 80, which is how often is that gonna happen?
Yeah. I mean, it's a rare feat for sure. I don't know, man. I think I think it's possible. I think uh, watching Wimby hit step back threes last night like it was nothing, right? Like if you can become an efficient shooter and like be at that
Hmm.
39, 40%, just have a hot night where he hits 12, 13 threes and you
Yeah.
know he can get to the cup wherever he wants. I think it's possible. But it's
And then you
wild.
also gotta have a close game so that he's even in the game,
Yeah.
like to get there, which is why it's gonna be tough to have it be ethical. It's because nobody's that dominant nowadays. Like that they could just in the flow of the game, like we need you to score these, maybe go to overtime a couple times. Like that's it's gonna have to take everything aligning in the right spot to where somebody get to 100. That's why I don't really think so. If it's an ethical game, I don't really think so. But if it's unethical,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe.
You think anybody in the league can score 100 right now, coach?
I don't want them to. Like, hey, man, like I'm a basketball purist. So
Pass
whenever
the damn
the
ball.
integrity of the game is, whenever it becomes, uh, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but whenever
Taint.
the integrity of the game becomes tainted, I
Mhm.
kind of like I'm not gonna look at it the same as a casual would. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody just scores 100 within the flow of the game, cool. But like I don't want nobody getting fouled and just
I, I
like
think
don't
the
let it be the All Star game.
yeah, I think the only like I say, I think Wimby could down the line when he gets more efficient from three. And I think in the last 20 years to say, the only person I feel like could have been smooth with, of course, Kobe, he got the 81. But I think James Harden, if he really just was like, you know what, I don't want 13 assists tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think
Mhm.
he's somebody who could have like threatened it because peak James Harden, I mean, he averaged 36, right? Like, I mean, peak James Harden was going to get a bucket. And he shot a lot of threes. He made a lot of threes. He got to the line. That's what you got to do.
Mhm. Lucas 73 was good too. That might be one of my favorite 70-point games.
Luka's streaky, man. But, like, and it's just what Luka does from three. Like, he got to be on from three because Luka also will go 2 for 11 from
Mm,
range. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's interesting, though. Let's talk some football, some NFL. Free agency is upon us, and tampering and almost trade. Um, right now, what has been the best deal you've seen in free agency?
So listen, before we get into this,
Oh shit.
I don't know what the best deal is just yet.
Okay.
But I do know what the most shadiest deal is.
Okay.
And there's something screwy about that Max Crosby situation. Just to
Yo, I
already had a deal on the table. I don't think Baltimore really wanted to come off them 2 ones.
mm,
I think somebody like talked to Trey Hendrickson's
yeah,
agent,
yeah,
like, hey, before this is finalized, he said he'll agree. You know, um, damn,
yeah.
and to piggyback on the Trey Hendrickson deal, he must did not want to go to Carolina, or we are really fucking up because no way we give Jalen Phillips somebody who only got 5 sacks last year, $120 million. and Trey just got 112 for the same amount of years.
Mm.
I just feel like I I don't like that deal at all.
I think it's because I think it's because he came from a better defense. Maybe like maybe it just looked different because he played for the Eagles and the Eagles defense was pretty good last year. But I think the best so far has been Reek Willing to the Eagles. Like the Eagles just somehow just always find a way to get better. Lately, it's just they just find a way to get the best guys in free agency. It's annoying, but they do.
And I think they might be in some Max Crosby conversations.
Hmm.
Now,
That'll be even worse.
you know he's gonna be cheaper. You got to get him out of Oakland. You don't trade him. He can't show up back to camp. You know what I'm saying? That's awkward. Yeah. So or Max Crosby could be rocking the star coach.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I'm not as excited about it as I was because we don't know if he's damaged goods or not. But I like the moves that we've made so far. I like another linebacker. Um, maybe some set, just whatever defense we can pick up. Like it's clear that we're the team that can't win a 13-10 game. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have those type. You got to be able to grind them out.
Yeah.
If it's 38-35, we can win. Uh, but
Mm.
it can't be. Um, you know, we got to be able to win those games. Uh, was definitely wanting Jalen Phillips, but for the price that he went for, definitely didn't want him for that. Uh, but my favorite move so far has probably been Kenneth Walker to
Oh my
Kansas
God.
City. Like I
Mm.
didn't really see that one coming. I thought Seattle would at least try to franchise him, but I mean, I guess if you believe in Zach Charbonnet, then let him go. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That was a tough one. Like you give Mahomes yet another toy to play with. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that was a sneaky good move right there. Um, I like Travis Etienne to the Saints.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure you don't, but I like him to the Saints. Cause I like what the Panthers is doing over here, 20 minutes up the road. I like what they doing, getting that defense up to snuff. You got the best linebacker available. You know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
that's such a Dan Morgan move. Um, you know what I'm saying, Dan Morgan, he knows. You know, he was on the Super Bowl team, and the two times that y'all have been to the Super Bowl, y'all have had an elite defense. So
Yeah.
um, it's now I'm interested to see where Kyler Murray goes. What you guys think on that?
Well, that was gonna be to me. That's the best move that hasn't happened yet. I guess it hasn't. I just got it to my phone. Minnesota's about to make a run at them.
Mm.
That's dangerous. you know. But I don't trust Kyler Murray enough to really care about where he lands, to be honest with you.
Well, you mean you don't trust him to stay healthy?
Yeah, like he
Yeah,
needs to play a college schedule because after week 10 or 11, he gonna be gone. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But if he can stay healthy, throwing to Justin Jefferson,
He's better than J.J. McCarthy, though, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But
he's
you might end up
automatically
just
gonna be the
picking
best.
I mean, you know, I I don't know and he got Tua to the Falcons.
This is why I didn't trust Kevin Stefanski in Atlanta. This is why I didn't trust him. Because if he start over Penix, I don't like that. Penix just got hurt, and they was doing well before he got hurt. I don't think you should go and get a. I don't think that was a priority right now for the Falcons.
yeah, they spend a lot of money and time in their quarterback room when they could be helping other things. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the Falcons probably feel like they're ready made Honestly, and they got the receiver, they got Bijan Robinson. Their defense is solid. So I think they probably looking at it like let these two quarterbacks battle it out. And two is cheap.
Well,
Pay them $1 million.
also it could be a thing where like because if you look at the South, everybody's making moves except for the Bucks. I don't know what they doing, but like everybody's making moves, kind of like, hey, if we the ball bounces right, here or there, like we win this division. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Three
Yeah,
teams went
yeah,
8.
cause yo, I don't trust the Bucks no more.
Yeah.
Nah.
They don't even have Mike. Y'all let Mike Evans go. What is that about? To the 49ers? I don't know
Yeah.
what that
You
was.
find that money, man. Especially when the cap went up to $301 million. Like the cap went up over $20 million. You re-signed Mike Evans.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
and he was big for Baker. I don't I don't
they
know what
seem
they was doing. They dropped the ball with that one.
yeah, they seem like they couldn't win a game without him. So that shows the value of Mike Evans, right? Like when he's in the lineup, the Bucks won. When he wasn't, they lost.
Yeah,
Um, but he also
but
was
yeah,
getting hurt a lot.
yeah.
You got to think about that when it comes to the money, man. And the
Hmm.
hard cap, you got to think about all those things when you're paying these people, you know. But
Yeah.
y'all took Isaiah Likely, Jay.
Which
I was just
they
about to
gonna
say
load
that.
up on
I was.
Ravens anyway.
Yeah, that's a tight end I wanted though, because we need a defensive end and we need a tight end. We need edge rushing and we need somebody
Hmm.
to be a safety blanket
Yeah,
for Bryce. And y'all took the best safety blanket on the market.
yeah. Especially for a guy like Jackson Dart, who he play like Lamar. Like when he off schedule, that's who he throw to. Was Isaiah Likely. So I like that. That's a good move. Because it seemed like Isaiah Likely get open when it's a broke down play. Like he get open more when it's a broke down play. And that's what Jackson Dart lives off of. So that's a good target. We lost Wandale.
You did,
I would have liked to kept Wandale. So now we need some receivers. Um, I like Tremaine Edmonds. I like Greg Newsom. I like re-signing Jermaine Luminor. Like these are all pretty decent moves. I like these moves.
yeah.
I
Then
like
you
these
guys have
moves. So.
a very good draft pick. So my ball get you 7 to 8 games at least first year.
Mm,
I can
I
see
think
that.
so.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Um, Draft wise, you think the Cowboys ready for the draft? Who you think? What do you think is needed in the draft? Just more defense.
More defense for sure. Um, we all defense, man. Like I just believe that um we have to just show up the defense. You got 12 and 20. If you can um improve the roster there, I honestly sneaky. I like to go O line as well. You know what I'm saying? Maybe pick up one more piece on the O line, but uh, with one of these picks in the first, like let's go corner. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't trust Deron Bland on the outside. I think Deron Bland's more of a
Okay.
nickel DB. Um, you know, we obviously let go of Trayvon Diggs, which I'm cool with that. I was over him anyway. Um, the Carson guy that we had, number 21, he's actually not bad. Rebel Jr. Once he came back from injury last year, he was a little better. Once he started to kind of pick up the game, and he's like a 6'3" corner.
Oh yeah, knee size out there.
Yeah, so like I would like to try to get either the corner from Tennessee or if the corner from LSU, Mansour Delaney. If he's there, I like that. Uh, the 20th pick, let's kind of trade back. Let's kind of trade back.
Oh, go Patriots on him.
Yeah, let's trade back. See if we can get something from 'em, get some more second or third day picks. Because if we do decide to keep the pick and we're not able to bring in another big name, uh, defense pass rusher, I like to go with your boy that played on the other side of Bane. If I
Oh, Mesidor.
if he's there, I'd like to get him.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's what I'm interested to see what the Panthers do. Because I'm not gonna lie, I like our offseason so far has made the draft easier. Where it's like, all right, we can really target what we want. You know, we needed a defensive end, so we kind of eliminated that. We needed linebacker help. We kind of eliminated that with proven players. So I would, but I'm interested to see if we do that. Like, all right, we're gonna book in Jalen Phillips, um, a Hurricane legend, with another Hurricane legend. You know, we can go Mesidor, or they're talking about us getting a linebacker out of Georgia. So I really would like to see what the plan is now. Um, I also feel like I've been saying this for like the last 2 years. I still feel like we need receiver help. Like we don't stretch the defense at all. You know what I'm saying? Like um McMillan, he's not fast enough to like totally blow the top off of a defense. He could be a deep threat. I mean, every good receiver can be a deep threat, but I'd rather him be like a Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? Just a
Mm,
guy who, you can get us to 12 to 15 yards, but for that 40, 50-yard chunk play, we need something like that. So picking 19 is tough.
Yeah,
mm,
Like picking that's the tough thing about improving. You're not getting them top 10 picks now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really scout. You gotta see how the chips fall in front of you. So
yeah.
I'm
And
glad
y'all lost Dowdell, right? Yeah.
we did. He went to
So,
Pittsburgh.
yeah, that's right. And
So
well,
Pittsburgh doing making some moves on offense.
I feel like they making these offensive moves because Aaron Rodgers is probably he's probably gonna give it one more spin. Um,
Question.
they got Mike McCarthy back.
Hmm.
They've hired a lot of Green Bay like former staff people in Green Bay, and I mean Michael Pittman and DK Metcalf. That's not gonna be bad.
yeah,
Add Rico Dowdell, who I guess will replace Kenneth Gainwell.
yeah,
Um,
Hmm.
I mean, still is low key cooking over there.
they are.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Them and oh shit. Okay, I got a fun question. Y'all know I like over unders. Geno Smith is back at MetLife Stadium. He's an older player, and we know what MetLife Stadium does to older players. He's the starting quarterback. What's the over under of weeks before MetLife Stadium takes his ACL from him?
Damn, that's crazy.
Just saying.
This is a crazy question, yo.
But it's valid. No, don't act like I'm tripping, Jay. You are a Giants fan,
Yeah.
so you know more than anybody how valid this question is.
I know. That's why I said this is crazy. Damn. I don't even know, man. I just hope that
I'll
nothing
set the
happens
over
to
under at 7, and you just say over.
over. Fuck it. Come on, Gino.
Okay,
Yeah,
coach.
let's ride, Gino.
Over.
Yeah.
Last chance, over.
Okay. I
Let's go, Gino.
just felt like it was a question that needed to be asked, man. We
I
all
might
know
I might be rooting for the Jets this year on the low sometime. I ain't gonna lie.
that's
I ain't gonna lie.
diabolical. Uh,
Jets
I ain't
ain't
gonna lie.
been worth a damn since Broadway Joe Namath, since the guarantee.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, them Mark Sanchez year, they had a couple years where they really thought they was gonna do something, but they didn't do nothing.
Buns.
they couldn't score.
Yeah,
You
they couldn't beat
gotta
the
score, bro.
Steelers.
That's part of the game. Like you gotta you gotta put the points on the
Them,
board,
Yeah.
hey, them boys trash. They been trash my whole life.
dog.
They ain't never done nothing.
Yeah, man. I always joke about the Mets having won since the crack era. The Jets ain't won since heroin.
Jets ain't won since civil rights.
Heroin left and came back.
Facts. Yo, no real shit. Civil rights, bro. Martin Luther King ain't even have a dream yet.
Damn.
Yeah, like
Man,
Damn.
come on, man.
that's wild. That's
It
diabolical.
wasn't even black people probably wasn't even at the Super Bowl back then.
You feel me?
Yeah, it was sitting high as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
sit y'all ass up there.
That's
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
Super Bowl parties was invented.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They couldn't get into the stadium.
Hey man,
Yeah, fact.
gotta make our own shit, man. Gotta make our own shit. Coach, have you been watching any of the World Baseball Classic?
Nah, not I haven't. I haven't been diving in. Y'all kind of been my play by play. I kind of look at y'all texts and kind of go off of that. So I'm kind of living through y'all with the WBC. I've kind of been more so the highlight guy, but
Yeah.
I did not see losing to Italy coming, and that's what we get for playing around. Um, why is Mark DeRosa the manager anyway? Like you gotta have somebody in there that's gonna keep these fools grounded and like to come out and openly admit that y'all did not take Italy serious. That is crazy. Like,
Well,
That's crazy.
I knew I didn't see that till after the game, by the way. I had a problem with Mark DeRosa last night when he was forgetting the names of the players in the bullpen. And I was like, you just not knowing or caring because you're not like this old ass coach that you be like, bro, it,
right,
it slips his mind. Like Mark DeRosa's a fairly young man. You feel me? Like you're just out of touch. Uh,
Hmm.
I didn't get the lineup change. Gunnar Henderson moving to third. Alex Bradman has been playing well. Um, I didn't get Byron Buxton being the starter over PCA anyway. Throughout even though they won the first two games, that didn't make sense. Uh,
Hmm.
just it's just some questionable stuff. But the one thing I didn't count on with Team USA, and I didn't think about it, is bro, our starting pitching is they're still in spring training mode. You feel me? So we ain't getting nothing but 3 or 4 innings out of these guys. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and it's a big fall off on our bullpen. Like they're good. We got MLB players, but we ain't got the high leverage guys. Like how good Schoolboy and Skeens are. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It ain't. I mean, Bednard is good for us, but it ain't like he the closer of the year.
A
I'm
lot of the setup guys is like Dominican,
Yeah,
and
you
like they
feel me?
all just other races.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
So we got it.
it's
We
tough.
leaning on Tyler Yarborough and um,
I,
Nolan McNeil, who, if he's pitched like he pitched last night, coach, the Mets are gonna have fun with him being a starter. Okay. Um,
they'll still made it.
yeah. Well, he pitched terrible last night, so that's
This
my
the Mets are still mad because this is a Mets team that had Matt Harvey, Noah Syndergaard, fucking Max, and DeGrom
DeGrom,
all
yeah,
on the pitching staff, and you couldn't bring it home. Mets will Met.
every time, every
But
time.
got to, yeah, yeah,
honestly, I hope that uh I hope that Mexico doesn't score enough runs and win and knocks US out just for the sheer arrogance. You know
That'd
yeah,
what I'm
be
saying?
crazy. That'd be
Like
crazy.
I hate to be that guy. Like I do want USA to win, but I'm also cool with their asses getting knocked the fuck out
yeah.
tonight
You
too.
can't never underestimate your opponent.
Yeah.
But yo, what is the stipulations on it tonight? So Italy, what is it? They closed the gap last night. It ended 8-6. Judge struck out on a. It
And
was
then
a good pitch. It was a
yeah,
good pitch. I gotta give it to him. But
yeah.
he struck out with the chance to tie it up. We can't expect it every time, but
That was a tough time. I will. Is a lot. I can't even get into it. That's low key gonna be my
I,
final thought. It's too complicated.
I
'Cause
well, I got it right here. If you know,
what all is it? Because I
so
know it's more than run differential.
if Italy defeats Mexico, then Italy at 4-0 would be the Pool B winner. Team USA at 3-1 would be the runner up. And Italy and USA would both advance to the quarterfinals. If Mexico defeats Italy, then Mexico, Italy, and the US would all be 3-1. But Mexico would advance, but a mathematical tiebreaker would be required to determine whether the Italy or the US advances. So, um, yeah, it's clusterfuck.
Yeah, because part of the tiebreaker is recorded outs. So they divide the amount of outs. that your team has recorded. So like if Mexico and Italy goes into extra innings, that'll affect the tiebreaker. Like it's a whole bunch of shit, and I'm like, can we just go to run differential? And then because what's the odds of run differential being tied, right? And then you can put something else in place after that. You feel me? But like,
Yeah,
it's a lot. But it's Team USA fault. Get your ass
yeah,
out
yeah,
there and win. You feel
Yeah,
me? If you win, you don't got to worry about none of this.
you win, you don't got to worry about it.
You don't got to worry
yeah.
about none of this, man. But
Yeah, yeah,
I like that it's been good baseball this early. So I'm really in the boat of I don't care who wins because I know the best teams are going to be there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if USA don't get there, I wouldn't mind seeing Japan and Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? That would be a great championship matchup. But I think they got that bracket messed up because they just expected USA to cruise to the championship. So I think Japan and Dominican will play before the championship matchup.
Yeah, they will. Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm
they in the
saying?
same side of the bracket. So
Yeah, so I
yeah,
think they kind of, hey, I know the vibes. All
it's
right.
gonna be a great game though. Regardless, it's
Yeah,
gonna be a
you
great
feel me?
game.
But and just the cultures of the World Baseball Classic. That's the fun that the MLB really needs to like bring to baseball. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. You got all the music playing. You got bands out here. You got bat flips. You got people having fun playing baseball, bro. This is not the 30s, the 40s, or the 50s.
So,
Yeah.
so does all of the pools like are they playing something like are they playing on fields that's like centrally located to where?
Yeah, so it's 4 locations right now. It's Miami, Houston, Puerto Rico, and Japan.
Okay, so
Yeah,
like where's the knockout rounds? Like is that in America or?
yeah. So the
Okay,
quarterfinals, I think it's Houston and Miami,
Yeah.
and the championship game is in Miami.
okay,
Mm.
gotcha. Okay,
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's fun. Like I was texting some people, I was like, I should not be disinvested in baseball in the beginning of March. Like what is going on, man? But I'm in them trenches, man. I'm in them trenches.
Yeah, it's good to have like once the football season went out, now we got like country things like we had the Olympics and then now we have the World Baseball Classic. It's good to have this kind of stuff. Like and then we gonna have the baseball season after this, so we just good.
Hey
We
man.
just coasting and NBA playoffs.
NBA
So we
playoffs and March Madness, because coach is waiting to
and
see.
March Madness.
Hey
Yeah,
man. Men's and women.
yeah, for sure. Don't forget about the ladies, man.
yeah,
Who's your favorite for the women, coach?
I think the easy answer would be South Carolina, but the way Texas ran them out of the building this
God
past
almighty.
Sunday, um, shit, Death Texas and Gino Oriema winning
yeah,
the national championship is a
Man,
guarantee. So it's
yeah,
hard to
yeah.
go against UConn right now, but I'm pretty sure UCLA, Texas, and South Carolina they'll have something to say about that. But
first
uh,
of all,
I bet on UConn.
the way UCLA won against Iowa to win the Big Ten championship was just crazy. I think they won by like 40 points.
Yeah, I mean
What the fuck?
with women's basketball, you just gotta watch the marquee matchups. Like
Yeah, that was crazy.
you ain't gonna catch me watching Ball State and Ohio U and women's. I'm not doing.
Yeah, you ain't that deep in the trenches.
I ain't that deep.
I do think I do agree. I do UConn is quietly going about their business, and that's always scary.
Yeah,
Like
Hmm.
they're being acknowledged. Sarah Strong is great. AZ Fudd is great, but like as a team, it's like no chatter around UConn, and they're
yeah.
just quietly. Didn't they go undefeated?
I think they are still undefeated.
You know what I'm saying? Like you still hear the UCLA, you still hear the South Carolina buzz, and UConn is just like, okay,
Yeah,
we'll,
business as
we'll,
usual.
we'll see you in the Final Four,
Right, like
uh,
every year.
and like every year, right? All right, man, we're gonna wrap this up. We got some final words. Jay, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Now I'm definitely gonna give the floor to Coach today, man. I know he got something to say,
Yep,
Cody.
yeah,
Hey,
But yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it real short so Coach can get it, man. Like I said, World Baseball Classic. This is fun. Don't make tiebreakers difficult. This is sports. This ain't trigonometry, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Coach, coach of the year. You gotta put coach of the year on there. Don't just put the coach.
Yeah, yeah. You should have put Cody out there.
Let's go, baby. Go ahead. Talk to him.
Hey man, season was a success in my eyes. Obviously, the goal was to go all the way. Um, we fell 3 games short of that goal. Um,
Mm.
we battled a lot of ups and downs throughout the year. Guys kind of trying to figure out their role. Guys, you know, want whether or not they were going to buy in. And at Christmas break, we were sitting at 4-6, and that's not somewhere that I expected to be. But we just had a come to Jesus moment over the holidays, and we were able to come back and we finished the season 17-11, which means we were 13-5. We won 13 out of our last 18 games. The guys came together. Um, we went on the road in the second round of the playoffs, played a team that was 24-2 on their home court. We were able to beat them. Um, in that third round game, I guarantee you, if we had to play that game 100 times, we would win 99 of them. We would only lose that game that we lost on that Saturday night. We just wasn't ready to play. Hats off to that other team. Um, they were just a better team that night. But we were a team picked to finish in sixth place in our conference, and up until the final week, we were within a game of winning the conference. Um, we had some intense battles with Shelby and Lincoln and Burns. Um, we had big time battles with them, so that prepared us for the playoff run. Um, I want to give a shout out to my seniors, uh, Tristan Gordon, my point guard, uh, Jonathan Black, my shooting guard, Javion Miller, who plays more of a 3-4 for us, and Isaiah McAllister. Like, you four do not understand the importance that you are the best for city basketball. You guys turned the entire program around and got the ball rolling on what's going to become a winning tradition program. But it does not happen without the four of you guys. Um, each of you were integral parts of our success. I thank you guys for all the hard work that you've done. Now that I'm able to talk without becoming emotional, um, you guys are special. You guys are a special group of seniors. Uh, Not a lot of guys like you is gonna come around. Um, I want you guys to remember that coach is always here um, on some life shit, even more than just X's and O's. To the younger guys, Raheem McClure guys, that'll be a name for you guys to look out for. Um, he's a sophomore. He's almost at 1,000 points already in 2 short years, and it's going to be his time to shine next season. Uh, I was named Coach of the Year, uh, but that's something that uh, I didn't do alone. You know what I'm saying? I can't take all the credit for being Coach of the Year because I'm not Coach of the Year without obviously my players. I don't win that award without them. Uh, my assistants, Malik McMullins and Gerard Holmes, I definitely don't win it without those guys. Uh, they were on the phone with me late hours of the night, figuring out the game plan. They had to, deal with me and, me overthinking. And sometimes they be like, bro, just chill. We gonna get it done. So like those two, the best assistant coaches a guy could ask for. Um, the faculty, the fans, they come and cheer and support these boys. each and every night. And family. Family was behind me 100%. Um, it goes into a lot being a basketball coach. Sometimes you a high school basketball coach. Sometimes you absent. You miss things, and you know I thank my family for being understanding and being patient throughout the year. So and I appreciate you guys. You guys were always there. Reposting things and commenting on things, saying good job, showing love from afar. Definitely appreciate you guys. Um, I know me and Cubs were supposed to do like a weekly talk show, but like once the season got going,
Reflect
and
on
I
me, y'all.
seen I seen how much was how much work was needed and all this. Like I had to tell Cubs like that's just something we let me get into a super comfortable winning ways, and then we'll visit that because, bro, we was stumbling out the gates, and I had to I had to right the ship.
It's all
You know what I'm
good.
saying? But again, man, shout out to you know that, and we'll give them a month off, and right back here in April, like we back in the gym, man, getting prepared for next year.
Stay on them, coach. Stay on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
yeah.
another young
Congratulations
name I
again,
forgot to
coach.
mention, Noah Nash. Remember that name as well. The 6'5" sophomore. Uh, can play the 3 and the 4. He only averaged about 6 points, maybe 6 rebounds, but had a few games with some double doubles uh, this past year. And this is his first year really getting playing time. You know what I'm saying? So we got 2 more years with him to watch him grow, and I can't wait to see how he turns out.
Well, I think you deserve this, cuz.
Yeah, yeah. And one,
Yeah.
one, one, one last thing, guys.
Hold up. Hold on. I don't think I know what I'm doing. I don't mess it up. All right, we done. All right.
One
There we
more
go.
thing. Also, like we were just a year and a half ago. I mean, just 2 years ago. Like we were 4-21. We were awful. Cuz can tell you, he came to the first game. Like
Mm.
I was literally sitting at my kitchen table, ready to end it all. And Cuz was just like, "Look, man. First of all, it's your first game, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Cuz it didn't look good, but it wasn't as bad as you thought it was. He was just like, give it some time, and it'll turn around, and here we are. So appreciate them words, Cuz, and everybody else along the journey who gave me the words as well. You all know who you are. I thank you guys too. Now I'm done for real.
All right. All right. All right.
Yeah,
Wrap it
yeah.
up.
Wrap that shit up, B.
Man. Oh man, this has been good. I love the 3-man weave, man. It's that extra layer to the conversation. Uh, they showing Bam again. I'm tired of watching that. This week pretty chill for me. I got South Florida Pod Tribune. I'm gonna be on tonight at 9. Um, Next week, I'm gonna be talking maybe some Red Sox with some friends. I know I'm gonna be talking Tigers with my homegirl Ryan. Been trying to cover as many baseball teams as possible. So might be doing Marlins tomorrow. Just trying to confirm with some people who cover these teams. So just bouncing around with that. Y'all make sure y'all following all the socials. Talking Game One on everything on social media. Tony Talking Game on YouTube. Hit that subscribe. Like everybody who does content tell you, man, like, subscribe, share. Share this to somebody who likes sports because I'm pretty sure they're gonna like this, man. And yeah, it's been Talking Game. Peace.